Next to bugs while stir fry up in carrot juice. Cauldron's getting hot, but what he doesn't know is that I'm
Yeah.
next to be
Joseph and
currently looking
Where'd
up
the TV go?
I don't know. I mean, they switch them out. I don't think we have any control over that unless you. I don't know. I don't even know if you. Yeah, I don't think you have control over that. What did you do? You're frozen all of a sudden. Hello.
Well, it froze because
Okay.
I can't. It froze because I can't read the text message and do this at the same time.
Okay, but you can read it now or no?
I'll have to read it now. All it is it a flyer?
Yeah. I mean, it just shows the lineup. Like this thing has like all you can eat and all you can drink.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
No, it's a festival.
Oh.
But anyway, that's the later stuff. I guess we'll start up till you just text us when he is ready to enter.
Yeah.
So, hello. What are you saying?
What's up, bro? It's good seeing you again, man.
Oh, yep. Well, I mean, technically, I don't think we've ever stopped seeing each other because we've been talking through text message. But, hello, everybody. This is the Gamer and Friends podcast. I am Ish the Comic, your lovely host, and to the man underneath there, my lovely correspondent there, JC. How you been, sir?
Good. Very well. Very busy these days. Summer around these Washington State parks don't last forever. So you gotta take advantage of it while you can.
I can't believe it's already August. I'm like, wow, where has the year gone?
Yeah, I know.
Hello, Marie. I want to say that's Sagittarius, but that is not how you spell Sagittarius. Sakawata?
It looks African to me.
Oh, why did you say it wasn't Sagittarius? How do you say your last part of your name there, Marie? Sakawata. She's delivering Saksawata? I don't know. But yeah. So I don't. My weekend went. Just basic. I went to some open mics. I met Fine Philly at an open mic on Monday, and we've been like texting. I'm finding out I seem to be running into more empaths, but I'm running into people who don't even know that they're empaths or know what an empath is. So I'm just like, okay, I have to explain something that I know literally nothing about. So.
Well, you're meeting empaths, or people are saying that you're an empath?
No, I am an empath. Like I know I can, when the weather changes, I feel a little different, and I feel like I can read people a little better, like just emotionally and stuff like that. Like somebody a friend of mine is in pain, I kind of feel like I'm in pain too, and sad as well. But like I'm meeting people who I think they share that same type of feelings with me, but they don't know anything about what an empath is or anything like that. So now I have to send them to like a webpage, be like, hey, well, this is an empath thing. If you agree with any of this stuff, you're probably an empath. It might explain a lot of things that are going on in your life. Because like I get emotionally, let's say, invested in songs that I probably shouldn't get emotionally invested in. Like I get teary-eyed at songs that most people probably don't get teary-eyed at. I don't know. We built this city from the 80s. I don't know why, but I start to tear up about that song. I don't know what it is.
I built the city on rock and roll, huh, bro?
I get like, yeah, man, we built this together. We did it. And then look at a little tear up phone.
Maybe in a past life, maybe that's what you were.
Well, I know when I was younger, I would cry a lot, but I didn't know why I was crying. So that is something else. But so yeah, hey, here he is. Let me get him on here. T Dizzle in the place to be. All right, invite sent. Hello, sir.
All the head and shit. Look at this.
New haircut? Okay, thought you had a trim or something.
Oh,
well, welcome.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, no.
Why did this thing?
JC saying, wait a minute. I don't know.
It announced that I was going live.
Because we're live? I don't know.
Announced that I'm going live.
I mean, we are live. I don't know what to tell you.
Is this last time?
I don't know. It's on your end. I didn't hear anything about. Like I literally when I invited you, it went live. So I don't know why now all of a sudden you say you're going live when I added T.
It did.
Okay, so that makes sense because you are live. We are live now. I feel like that scene from Spaceballs. It's like, what do you mean we're in the past? No, we're in the future. This is the past. The past is the future. Now, yeah. I don't know what's going on. So are you okay? You seem like you're having like a breakdown of some sort.
Who?
JC.
Oh.
He's like, wait, we're live. But I'm like, hello. Okay. So I was telling him about my weekend, how I'm finding more empaths and stuff like that. We haven't got to the nitty gritty of the lovely topics. Anything new on your end there, T?
Yeah, I went to Victoria for a wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that? Did they have like a poutine fountain or something like that or anything?
No, man, it was nice. Yeah, it was really nice. Meaning that it was nice weather. It was good.
Okay.
A lot of partying, of course. Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Okay. And this is a high school friend, work friend, or what was it?
Yeah, like kind of a work. No, kind of just like a buddy. We did like a cohort with a few years ago, and just kept in contact with him. And he
What is a cohort? I don't know what you mean.
Oh,
you did a cohort.
Like it's like a
retreat.
No, it wasn't free. It was like a program for like a group of people and that are like interested in, I guess, similar topics.
So like a meetup.
Well, it was I'm trying to think how to so it was like a year-long program.
JC, why do you keep looking back and forth? Like JC's scaring me.
Oh, stars.
It was like a fellowship, like a year-long fellowship.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's cool. Were you in the wedding party or just a guest?
I was just a guest. Like I went to the wedding and.
That's what
okay.
I make most of my hours.
What, during the summer?
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's cool. So, all right, so I guess we're getting down to the topic here. Episode 45. We're starting even exchange. FR. I have my takes. You guys have yours. I don't know what your guys' take is on this whole thing with the Brittany Griner, Paul Whelan trade for the Russian merchant of death, and now we have an added piece to the puzzle, a Vadim Kraz. I don't even know how to say his last name. Kraz. I just said it. I think I said it better earlier. I don't know what happened to JC. Where is JC? Hello, JC. I don't know. All right. Well, hello, Jamaican princess. I don't know who that is. Hold on. Let me see what happened to JC.
Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff coming up recently.
Is what?
A lot of just recent good topics coming up recently.
Yeah.
The whole Brittany Griner thing. Hope she gets out.
But I don't, like, I gotta be honest. God bless America, but she is in trouble for accidentally carrying drugs into Russia. Like, does she not have a personal assistant who, like, helps her pack her stuff? Or, you know, it's like now we're trying to trade her for a known terrorist, a known arms dealer. It's not an even trade. So, I you know, like, to me, it's just like, what the hell? If it's just straight up, okay. So now he's saying might have to go on without him. Like, okay. But yeah. So to me, I think when it was just the three of them, when it was Paul Whelan, the U.S. Marine, Brittany Griner, and Viktor Bout, I thought it was no deal. Because I'm just like, we're trading. I think even though this guy's already been in jail for like 20 plus years or something like that, he's still a threat. He still probably has some contacts in some illegal arms dealing type stuff like that. I'm like, this guy should not be set free because a basketball player was caught with vape equipment or vape stuff like that.
Yeah, it's controversial, man. I'm interested to see what happens. I know Russia wants the U.S. not to talk as much about the process, so interested to see what happens.
They don't know much about the U.S. I mean, this is like you've seen all the news. This is like one of our bigger topics out there, and she's still, and it won't go away until she's free. So, what you gonna do with that? And then, so you think with that alone, it's a no deal, or you could see them possibly striking up a deal with just the three of them?
I could see them striking up a deal with the three of them.
But now, have you heard about this added person, the Russian murderer who's in Germany?
Tell me about it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. So we got a lot of their bad.
Is what? What'd you say?
We got a lot of their bad people. Oh, we have a lot of their bad people.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Russians are demanding that we trade this Vadim. Where's the name? The Vadim. We just talked about it. This Vadim guy. What? Say it?
The Russian arms.
Yeah. But he is in Germany.
Cincinnati.
And hello, Princess Jasmine. Like, we got a loyal repeat visitor here. Wave to the camera, sir. I'm telling you, wave to the camera.
Oh, sorry about that.
There you go. Yeah, I know Jasmine. I think she's lurking. She's here, but she's not here. But yeah, so go ahead. You said you met her a couple years ago.
Yeah. She said, hi, is she?
Yeah. Well, like, she was just like,
she was pretty cool.
It was like a fan meet and greet, or what was it?
No, she was me. I think she was maybe dating a partner that stayed here.
Oh, okay.
Down here.
Oh, okay.
But
cool. Yeah, like, I was surprised. Like, I think when I heard her voice and in a couple of the transcripts, she sounds very manly. Like, if I close my eyes, I could honestly think it's just like a young guy. Like, does she sound like that in real life?
Yeah, she does. She has a deeper voice per se. Yeah, she's a great basketball player. She's really cool. I talked to her about a few stuff. She was visiting Seattle to visit some friends that she, WNBA friends.
And asking for a little one-on-one, like, come on now, I think I could do it.
No, I think I had just came from lunch or something. Yeah. I know where that is. I only go that area to get food. Yeah, I think I probably grab lunch or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was, like I said, it was 2017. So, but it was pretty cool. It was actually around this time that I met her. But yeah, she's pretty cool.
Okay, so you think it could still be a deal even with just the three of them, and now with that added person, what say you? You think it? I don't see it happening.
Yes.
You see a deal still being worked out between Germany, U.S., and Russia.
Yes.
Really?
We just have
How?
to be more. We have to be more quiet about it, like they said.
But I mean, how can you tell the press to be more quiet?
Just don't talk about everything that goes on.
But I think that's the one thing U.S. is good for, shining the light on things that, you know, go under the radar most of the time. I mean, like, what isn't that what TMZ is built on?
Yeah, but the Russians don't want that, so we gotta like play by their rules now. Because we need Brittany home because her crime is egregious as best.
Yeah. But I think I was even asking JC. I think once, I think as you were logging on, it's like she doesn't have like a personal assistant or somebody who could have checked her bag first to make sure that she didn't have anything that might, I don't know, get her locked up. Like,
I mean, sometimes maybe she's just in a rush to get back home.
Yeah.
Miserable. I mean, not miserable, but it's different. She's ready to get out of Russia. She just forgot.
Wait, she was going in or getting out of Russia?
She was getting out of Russia because she's getting ready to come back to Phoenix. She's getting ready to get back to Phoenix to play the WNBA season, which is coming up.
Okay. Well, I think for what was I going to say? I love how a lot of the times in the news, I always hear about rappers who forget that they have a gun and they go to the airport. I'm like, how can you forget that you have a gun?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she probably, I'm assuming maybe she went out the night before to kind of celebrate going back home, and maybe she was in the morning, woke up. I mean, I don't know, I wasn't there, but I'm just assuming she's going back to the U.S. from Russia. I mean, I can see how she could forget it.
Okay, I can't, but I don't do vape stuff. Like, I can only imagine. I'm pretty sure they have beer everywhere, so I don't need to carry beer with me on a flight.
I mean, maybe she was taking it. I don't think in Phoenix she's going back to Phoenix. I don't know if they have that in Phoenix. I don't think marijuana medicinal cannabis is legalized. Yeah, like it is in like California or Washington State. Maybe she was taking some with her. I mean, I've taken a vape pen on the airplane. You ever knew about it? Yeah. I had it in my suitcase.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, because I know you probably have to put it in the tray if you were, because it's part metal, right? It's not like
but I'm taking there's different cannabis mints, but it looks like Mentos. But yeah, I've left a vape pen in my excuse me for this yawning in my luggage, and I went back and then it was fine.
Yeah. Well, maybe you need to make a multi-million-dollar NBA deal. Then it'll be a big issue. Like, hey, wait a minute, what was that? Like, well, you let it go before. But, all right. I was hoping JC would be here, but as soon as I don't know, it seemed like as soon as we got started, he had to bounce. So I don't know how much more we can still talk about that situation there. Or maybe how about the more details of the lovely Merchant of Death, because I started looking it up, and it seems like he is I don't know. I guess I don't want to say they trumped up his charges, but it seemed like as soon as they got him, they hit him with everything. You know what I mean? Because let's say you steal a car and then you run some red lights, and let's say you take an illegal turn, so then you're going to be charged for all that stuff individually. Because one of the things he's in charge with conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals, conspiracy to kill U.S. officers and employees, conspiracy to acquire and export a missile system designed to destroy aircraft. That's heavy. That's pushing weight, as they say. I don't know what Russian is, but that's mad weight. I guess I'm gonna have to ask a Russian friend what mad weight is in Russian. But yeah, that's just a lot of stuff. And have you ever seen Lord of War, the Nicolas Cage movie that's kind of based on the Viktor Bout? Yeah, I see it. I think it's on Hulu, and I'm just like, but I guess I'm gonna watch it now.
Yeah,
because it's definitely gonna spike up some intrigue or maybe this might be I'll put my conspiracy quotes out there, my air quotes. Maybe this is a plot to get Lord of War on the top 10 streaming movies for a week or two. I don't know. You didn't hear it from me, folks. Princess, what do you think? Do you think it might be a conspiracy or something? Because she's on. Bam. So, I guess we could just talk about the other issue. Have you gotten? I know you got mad points from the celeb draft, but how many have you totaled up with Brittany Griner being all over the news? Because I don't see it as 32 million or something like that, but it's up there.
Yeah, I think it is up there because she's in national news and sports.
Yeah.
So,
I heard she was also on Times Times last week or something like that. I was like, man, this guy's gonna rack up all these points on a woman who hadn't had an interview, ain't even said a word in the public in so long. It's like, man, do you remember what your other picks were?
Then I have Will Smith's daughter,
Willow Smith,
and Jake.
I'm not gonna say it.
From Brokeback Mountain.
What's his last name?
I can pronounce it, but he's in.
Jake Giangi. No, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal. But I don't think he's come out with a movie either. I was looking at the weekly box office because DC Super Pets, that movie just came out, and I wouldn't say it bombed. The DC League of Super Pets, I wouldn't say it bombed, but it only made like 25 million in the box office. And with our system, I said we get 1 point per 50 million. So now I still have no points from The Rock to start my ball rolling. I believe I picked Millie Bobby Brown for my female under 21 pick, and Stranger Things has been killing it. But then when I reviewed, when I tried to get the actual numbers of how much money Netflix probably made from Stranger Things, they don't really keep numbers like that.
Oh wow!
So they just have a Netflix top 10, and since it's been out, all the Stranger Things have been up there. But right now, I believe Stranger Things season 4 is actually number 2 on their top 10.
Oh,
and the first one is another show called Virgin River. I've never heard of it, so I really can't speak about it.
Yeah.
Look, I thought it was like a country drama, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. And then I also look up Naomi Osaka is my athlete pick.
Oh yeah, she's in a lot.
Not getting any points from her. She's like in and out of all of her playoffs. Or not whoa. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Naomi Osaka has been in and out of freaking tournaments. I think she pulled her Achilles in one. She was out, and then she's talking about not even jumping into the French Open. So I'm just like, come on. I need to somehow get to her like, hey, I'm losing points. Just get in to a tournament and do your shit. I know you're the best that there is. Let's get it.
I know, right?
I don't think anybody else has done anything so far. But I think movies are still coming back. So I still got hopes for my other picks. So knock on wood. Hopefully I'll catch up. I don't even know what JC's picks are right now.
Yeah.
I know he still has that one singer chick, but I don't think the summer's been that good for songs. Like I can't think of all the controversy I've seen is I think Beyonce and Khalees, or Khalees is having a beef with Beyonce about stealing a sample and not getting credited for the sample or something like that. So that's a interesting situation to say the least. So, what were you saying?
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh well, I was just gonna almost move to our what you've been watching segment because just the two of us, I guess it would just be an extremely short episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you watching?
I'm watching. Man, what's it? Any new shows? I'm watching Showtime on. I'm watching Winning Time on Showtime. It's a show.
Wait, Winning Time on Showtime.
Or it's the Lakers documentary. Excuse me, about Magic Johnson, how the whole '80s Lakers dynasty came together. I'm watching that.
But it's on HBO Max, right? Like you said, Showtime. That's why I was confused.
Winning Time on HBO Max. Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay, all right. Yeah, I saw it when it first came out, man. I was like glued. I didn't know what to expect at first, but I was like literally glued. Almost literally had popcorn in my hand, popping those in, because like we already know like what. Look, I mean, we know what happened on the court, but we don't know what happened off the court like, during this season, all that good stuff. And I know for me, since we were talking about the whole the Merchant of Death, Viktor Bout, I actually am trying to hunt down this project here. There is a documentary that just or a documentary series on A&E. It's called Spy Wars, and I believe what episode was it? I believe it was episode 7 is actually talking about the capture as well as the operation to capture and extraction and sentencing of the Merchant of Death, Viktor Bout. So I'm hoping that I can either get it on YouTube or something like that. And even and I also looked up some interesting notes. They said that in the first Iron Man, Tony Stark was actually quoted as being called the Merchant of Death. Maybe that was kind of a nod to his whole situation. And what else? And there was a documentary that came out, I want to say in 2006, called Notorious Mr. Bout, which actually was one of the first films in that year's Cannes Film Festival. So that's something else you want to watch to maybe be more informed about
what's going on.
About, yeah. And like even the guy that we don't talk about, the Paul Whelan guy, I looked him up, and like he's arrested for quote being a spy, but they don't really have anything on him. But then all his stuff on Wikipedia, he has like these gaps in his employment. Like he was working here, stopped work, then he would work over here, stop work, and then he was discharged from the army. But it said even in an article, his parents didn't even know he was dishonorably discharged. And I'm just like, it's looking like he is a spy. Like, how do you just tell people, hey, I'm not a spy, and and then have gaps like that as an adult? I'm just like, I don't know. Well, where are you? How did you survive during those 2-3 year gaps? Like, what were you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. He disappears and reappears out of the space. So I've got some happy big news. Can I get a drum roll, please? Drum roll. Brrr. So I've been volunteering at Flappers in order to get time at the Burbank Comedy Festival, which is coming up later this month. And I found out that the volunteer time is actually paid volunteer time.
Oh, nice.
So I'm running phones and I'm like, hey, they were saying, so you'll be getting a check probably next week. I'm like, check for what? I was like, I thought this was just volunteer as well. We actually pay our volunteers. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's sweet. That's awesome sauce. And they actually have like a volunteer showcase. So it'll just be a showcase of other volunteers. So I'm not really, bumping somebody who came all the way from New York or something like that to get into the film festival. I know last year I was still just trying to get into more booked shows. I did meet a couple people. Hey, thank you, Princess, for the drum roll. There you go. Brrr. But yeah, so yeah, like I was still trying to get my feet wet into taking stand-up comedy a bit more serious. So I didn't submit or anything to get into that festival last year. But I didn't even do it this year. I just saw a note on Flapper saying, hey, we need some volunteers. You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours, get you some time up there. So I'm hoping I can, hopefully get an agent, at least get a few contacts from that. And I think I sent you the text, but I don't know if you read it, because there is a Jamaican Music and Food Festival coming this weekend. They got Mr. Vegas is going to be there on Sunday, and it's all you can eat food, all you can drink beer, all you can drink alcohol. Sticky icky, sir. I'm gonna try all the Jamaican cuisine and all the Jamaican beer I can handle.
Nice. How much?
I'm only so what was that? $100.
Oh, it's all you can eat.
It's gonna be Saturday, Sunday. Saturday is like $120, and I believe there's a VIP that's $150. I don't care about the VIP. I just want to get in where I can fit in, baby.
You volunteer?
Yeah. Huh?
Could you volunteer there too?
Well, I mean, I think if they wanted volunteers at that festival, I think that should be paid, because like you're gonna be dealing with so many people, like either asking you where the restroom is or guiding people places. I couldn't see that as being just a free thing and you can enjoy the festivities, because I'm like, yeah, dude, that like for flappers, I'm literally just running phones. Like they give me a list of guests who came to see, let's say, Jay Leno 2 months ago in May, and then I'm trying to see if they want comp tickets for a show that's coming out this week. Like I did Celebrity Drop-In Tuesdays. It was with Eric Griffin and friends, and the friends was Trevor Wallace. He's like big online guy, I guess content creator, stuff like that. Like when I saw this picture, oh yeah, I've seen him on Instagram every now and then. Like I didn't know the face, I didn't know the name, but now I have a name with a face, stuff like that. So thank you, Princess Leia, for jumping in. I also want to thank Jamaican Princess. I don't know who that is. She came by, as well as John DeResta. He's a comic friend of mine. Thank you for joining us. T, I don't know if you want to tell them where they can find you at.
Yes, it is REDA_COROLA_STEAM_ROLLA. Steam_Corolla. Reda_Corolla_Steam_Rolla.
Okay. We're going to be, we'll have you just say it over the credits one day. Just keep repeating it. Yeah, no, I'm not done. It's still here. But no. But like I always say, folks, good fight and good night. See you next week.
Peace.
Bam.